Hello and welcome. So I'm going to try and stream again today. Earlier in the day we suffered a power cut in the UK. Wow. So yeah, so I am still going to try and make it to Malta today. And yeah, so the power went out midstream, and yeah, it was not nice. So I am going to try and make it to Malta, as I said. Let's do this. So all right, so we are parked here in Italy. Hold on. So we are parked in Italy, in Rome, on the apron, and we are on VATSIM today. Reminds me, what is our gate number? 509. Okay, so we are on VATSIM today. And let's see, do we have any controllers? We don't have any controllers today. So let's have a look at our flight plan. This is the flight plan we will be using today. So there we go. That's our flight plan. We're going to leave Rome, fly across the Mediterranean, and down across Sicily and into Malta. All right. We are taking off from runway 25 today. This is what's been assigned on VATSIM. So let's start by jumping into the cockpit. Why not? Okay, so let's power up the EFB, get that underway. Let's just check I have communications on my... Very strange. I have to set this up maybe. Let's have a look. Anyway, all right, let's pull in the sim brief flight plan. Here we go. Hey mate, hey, thanks a lot. I'm just trying to do this stream. Yeah, the one in the morning sort of got interrupted by a power cut, so yeah, I'm gonna make it to Malta today. You take care. Alrighty, so we are in Italy. Let's jump outside and get some of this aircraft stuff done. So jetway, there we go. Power, catering, baggage, there we go. Get a bit of ground traffic running, why not? There we are. Okay. Let's power up the aircraft. So, batteries on, external power, exits, pre-supply, ideas 1, 2 and 3. There we are. Let's get a bit of light in here. Our fuel today. What is our fuel today? Let's have a look. Our fuel today is 5,000. So let's pop in 5,000 fuel. 5,000. There we go. And we have something coming through. Okay, that's fine. Okay, fueling is taking place. Let's jump down to 122.8. So why don't I have... Okay, I got it. There we go. Power is on. Good. Okay, so Atsu AOC menu. Let's pull in the flight plan. There we are. Okay. Weight and balance. Manifest. Start boarding. There we go. And while we're at it, let's just connect to the Hoppy network as well. 4122.8 at the moment. I don't have a center on, surely. I don't see it. Nope, no center. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so initialization, init request, bring that in. Our flight level is 390 today. So let's pop that in. 390. Here we are. And our QNH today is 999, which is correct. There we are. Do the same here. Okay, let's brighten that up a bit. There we are. Brighten this display, brighten that display. And let's continue. Brighten this one. There we go. Actually, we can also pre-plan our pushback. Let's do that. So we've got to go runway 25. So tail is going to go... So we're going to do a long one here. Let's do that. The pushback. And let's pre-plan our pushback. Okay, so let's so where are we gonna go? We are gonna go there. It goes there. And we can go here. There we are. And who's trying to contact me now? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew,
No
I'd
problem.
like to take
Okay.
the time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important
390.
safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Okay, good. That's out of the way. So now we can do our zero fuel weights, and our block fuel was 5,000. We've got a headwind or a tailwind. Let's have a look. We have a headwind of 7. Let's pop that in. A headwind of 007. There we are. Okay. There we go. That's good. Flight plan. Rome departure is on runway 25. Runway 25, and we are on SOSA 5 Alpha today. There we are. And transition. What is our transition? Let's see. Do we have one? I don't think so. Oh, via NOLA. Where's NOLA? Transition. No transition. Let's see. Hit Pro. Stack. Nope, no transition. Let's leave that. CP, hello sir. How are you? Hold on 1 second. Let me just do this. Arrival is runway 13, ILS 13. There we are. And really? Oh, via NOLA. There it is. Okay. And that's good. Insert. Let's just have a look and see if there's any discos. There's one there. So let's clear that. And there we go. All right. I am very good. I'm very good. I was streaming today in the gadget livery, and I had a full power cut. So yeah, it seems that our town had a power cut for 5 minutes halfway through the stream. So I gave up and I thought, okay, let me do the stream this evening. But this evening I'm in the Malta livery. But yeah, so we'll sort that out. I will do the livery, the gadget livery flights as well soon. There we go. Jetway is going, hopefully. Yes, okay. So we're all sorted out here. Let's go to our performance. Now I have an app that will give me...
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Very good. I have this app here, which, and I'll just show you this one. So I can work out my, so let's go and put in ICAO is Lima, LIRF. Okay. Let me do in capitals. LIRF. Our takeoff weight. What is our takeoff weight? Let me get back to my init page, and the weight, takeoff weight is 59,600. So I put in 59,600 kilograms. Yeah, AC on CG is 25. That's fine. Runway 25 is dry. Okay, there we're there. QNH is 0999, and that's all set. So we can calculate. So flex is 66. So I go back to the game, go to performance, and I can go flaps. So flaps is 1. There we are. And then flex is 66. Transition here in Rome is 6,000 feet. So the V1 should be 149. Let's have a look. No, so it goes 124. Why is that? Unless I can put it in. Let's have a look. 149. Yep. 149. And then 154. And then 154. And there we are. Okay, so that is set. What program is? This is called the A32NX Performance Calculator. So I got it from flightsim.to. So anti-ice is off, packs are on. Yeah, runway heading. Yeah, elevation, blah blah blah, and then apparently there's an update available now. Let's have a look. Is there an update available? FlightSim.to, yeah, new version available. So let's do this. Let's download this again. And maybe let's download this again and let's see if it gives us the same values. Hold on, it's all happening. Let's have a look. So start download. There we go. All right. And then performance calculator. Let's open it in my Explorer. And well, hold on. No, it's got other. Hold on 1 second. It has other aircraft in there, but the flex to temp is only an Airbus thing. Flex to temp is only an Airbus thing. So here we got the new tool. So let me just put that back. So there, open a new window, operational, delete this one. Okay, there we are. Okay, and then bring this one here. All right, there we are. So now let's see if it does it again. Oh, seriously? Delete. Okay, there. Into start. There we are. Okay. So let's see if this does something. Go back again. So here it is. So here you have like A330, A320, blah blah blah. So that's recommended for this. So LIRF, LIRF, LI. Okay, takeoff weight was 59,600 kilograms. Yes, yes. Runway 25 is where we're going to take off from. Dry. Okay, calculate. The same thing. Okay. Good. We are set. We are set. All right. Good. That's fine. Okay. So there we are. That's all sorted. So we've got flight plan is done, performance is done, initialization, everything is done. All right. Let's get fuel pumps on and start APU. There we are. I've already planned my pushback. That's already done. And And is there any controller? There is no controller. Someone is coming in. Okay. Okay. APU should be on. APU is coming on. Here we are. And we see the other aircraft that's flying in. I don't see any other aircraft. Ah, there he is. Over there. Okay, APU should be running. APU is available. There we go. APU on. Beacon on. And we are good to go.
Arm doors and cross-check.
Okay, pushback. Request pushback.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
Get rid of the power. There we go. APU bleed is on.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket. Do fasten your seatbelt and insert the flat metal.
And we will tell Unicom.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We
Ro-
are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Rome traffic, AMC 321 at stand 509, push and start.
Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Okay,
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
You will start in the sequence.
okay, let's pop on the, so that's on auto, and there we are. Close that, and engine 2 can start.
Pull your elastic bands around your head and tighten the straps on both sides. Even though the bags are not inflated, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. We'll be back.
And we can start engine 1 as well. Here we are. Pushback is starting. We're going to go down Delta to runway 25. There we go. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Although we're slightly off of Delta. Didn't plan it properly. Delta is there. That is Delta there. Oh, blurry ass.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brakes set.
So that is
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
hotel. We want to go Delta. So Delta is actually
Ground.
over there.
Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear it to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Yeah, it's a nice livery. It definitely is a nice livery. So we are all set. So speed brake armed. Auto brakes to max. We can go flaps 1. Engine can go to normal. There we are. APUs can come off. There we are. We can start taxi lights and runway lights. And yep, we are good. Okay. Okay, let's let everyone know. Rome traffic, Air Malta 321, taxiing to runway 25 via Delta. Okay, takeoff config normal, cabin check, and we can start our taxi.
Home traffic, Polar 77 Golf, final approach, runway 16 left.
Okay, let me turn that bit down. For audio, it should be okay. We'll go down to there. Okay. Good. Let's taxi. Parking brake release. And taxi. And that is Delta there. We follow that down. I don't like when you're in drone mode, you cannot control anything. Controls completely freeze up, which is a bit weird. Well, not weird, we know it happens, but they should at least fix that. Okay, so we got one coming in, but he's on another runway. That's fine. We're heading to runway 25. He's on 16. Okay. So he must be coming in there somewhere. There he is, right there. Right there. Is there? Are you sure? But I don't remember what key is. Really? I will have to investigate it. I will have to ask Mr. Google. There we go. So we go right to the end and we will then line up with runway 25. So takeoff config normal, everything is good. Let's get the old floodlights on. Here we are, and floods. I did. I saw the Concorde, didn't buy it. I bought the Cessna Chancellor for the Cessna 414, but I haven't played around with it much, but I will do, and I will probably stream that soon. It's a very complicated aircraft, the Cessna. There we are. Okay, we take a left here. And let's just hold short of the runway. And here we are, runway 25. Okay, let's just hold short. And okay, we can go to takeoff mode. Landing lights on. There we are. TCAS on. Okay.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And runway lights can come off. There we are. Strobes are auto. And we are ready. Okay. Rome traffic, Malta 321, lining up runway 25. All right, we've told everybody. I think this is just gonna really take off quick. I wonder if the takeoff calculator that I just used. Let's go. Okay, lined up. Flex man flex. There we go. Speed alive. $100 knots. There we are. Airborne. Landing gear is up. And let's fly out towards the Mediterranean. Rome traffic, Malta 321 is airborne. Okay. Flaps up. And look at that beautiful view. How nice is that? Here's the runway behind us. Beautiful departure. And then we got some ships down below. There's a nice big ship down there. Don't know what it's doing, but it's a big one. Does it have a crane on there or something? No, it's a cruiser. It's an ocean liner. There we are. Lever climb. And we are on our way. We are on our way to Malta. Yeah, the Concorde, I mean, I don't know. The Concorde, it doesn't do it for me, I don't think. The Concorde doesn't do it for me. I mean, I've seen some of the liveries for the Concorde. They are so bad. So bad. I mean, there's a Pepsi livery. There's a Ryanair livery. An EasyJet livery. There are only 3 liveries at the most. British Airways, Air France, and I think Singapore. But other than that, there is no Pepsi livery. Here we are, look at that. So let's, it's a nice plane to have. Maybe when it goes on sale, I'll get it. Okay, standard pressure. Here we are. And we are going to turn off the landing lights. Landing lights can come off. And nose light can come off as well. Seat belts off and signs are off. And we are good to go. Let's just turn that down a bit. There we are, more ships down there. Yes, that's right. Only France and the UK only have that plane, and there will never be another plane like it. You know, Concorde is a legend. You know, we managed to go twice the speed of sound in the 80s. Come on. I think Singapore had a livery, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I'll have to Google that, but I'm sure Singapore had a livery for the Concorde. I think so. So we are on our way. There we are. Look at that. Beauty. Very nice livery. I do like that livery. I have to figure out what is the key. MSFS 2020 drone camera control aircraft. Drone camera control aircraft. How do you control the drone camera? How do you use that? How do you build it up? Okay, controlling. It says press C. Let's try that. So I'm in drone mode. Let's do what can we do? Oh, that's such a lovely view that is. Okay, I have to remember that for later. So we'll press C and see what C does when I'm in the drone camera view. I am there now, but I'm in my departure phase, so all right, let's risk it. Okay, there we go. So if I press the landing gear now, nothing happens. Press C. Oh yeah, look at that. It works. Okay, C is the magic key. Oh, but now I've lost. Oh, okay. But if I press C, I also lose the ability to control the drone camera unless I press C again. But that's okay. If you remember it, then yeah, not a problem. Okay, so for all of those watching, press C during drone camera and you can control the aircraft. No problem. Okay, we are, where are we? We are at approaching 22,000 feet. And let's just make sure my landing gear is up. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, ground spoilers can also disarm. There we are. And we're approaching 23,000 feet. In this lovely sunset in the Mediterranean. What more can you ask for? The sun setting behind us. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, so C. C is the magic button. Good, good. See, I learned something today. By the way, CP, during the stream, are you getting adverts? I don't know. Do you get adverts? Because if you are, I don't know. Oh, you do you? Huh. I haven't figured out how to manage the ads yet. Very strange. Do you get them at the bottom of my stream? Do they sort of... Is there a banner that comes in the bottom of my stream? I guess I have to log in as another user and see how it looks. I cannot see anything, and even in my stream manager. So we are approaching 27,000 feet. For a flight time, flight level of 39,000, which is really strange because we have our, okay, yep, that's good, yep. And then our top of descent is in about 27 minutes. And then we will fly somewhere else from Malta. I'm still deciding where. I'm thinking... where shall we fly to? Let's have a look. What have I got? Mykonos. I have... Oh, we'll fly to Athens. We can fly to Athens. Yeah, we can fly to Athens, or what is this one? Yeah, we'll fly to Athens. Off. But we'll set it so it's a little bit, so we can arrive in Athens at around dusk. So we'll set the time back a few hours. We're at 30,000 feet. Here we go. Oh, so he's back. Interesting. Hold on, hold on. Let me just take care of something. Here we go. There we are. Okay. All right. So where are we? Where are we? We are approaching our top of climb. This is where we are on little nav map. So there's our top of climb right there. And we're heading towards Sicily. Here we are. Let's put on the wing lights for some effect. I know you don't put them normally on, but let's put them on for effect. Okay, so Malta doesn't activate wing lights, it would seem. Let's have a look. Do we have any wing lights? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. We'll see them better when it gets a bit darker. Let's put the old foot panels on. We still don't have table trays. And there is our approach. Let's have a look at that. Yep, that looks okay. Just 2 seconds. I will be right back. Just stay tuned. I will be returning very shortly. Here we go. I am back. So we got cabin lights on. All looks nice, doesn't it? Stars in the background. Top of descent in about 18 minutes. So there it's quite dark, and here the sun is still setting. Look at that. That is nice, eh? Do I get any hold on, let me see. Settings, miscellaneous, notifications. Okay. And there we are. And where are we? Let's have a look on VATSIM. There we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, for the flight deck, you
There we are. Top of climb.
Cruising out to your port of flight. As again, gentlemen, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Let me set this time so we get. I want to see there 16, so 17. There we go. Okay, I want to see Malta. Let's see. Hopefully that should give us a nicer view of Malta as we come in. There we are. Because I want to see what that airport looks like. I can't remember. I haven't landed there in a long while. Okay, so there is a Ryanair also heading to Malta, which is pretty much in line with me on my right. But I don't see it on the TCAS, so it's maybe quite far, but it looks like he's going to converge with me, so I don't know who's going to come in first. But we will cross that bridge when we smash each other. Yeah, let's see. Let me put it on so there. So if you look at little nav map, there's this Ryanair going to Malta as well. This is me. So yeah, let's see what happens. He's at 35,000 feet. Yeah, let's see what happens there. Can I see him at all? No, he's too far away. At the moment, he is too far away. So, descending in 13 minutes. So, my approach fix is 3,000. Let's see, do I have any constraints? Nope, I have an unrestricted descent to 3,000 by NOLA. So, that's okay. Let's see, do I have... Nope, nothing yet. Right. Let's have a look here. And descending in 11 minutes. Just before Bekiv. Here we are. Let's set it like that. So the sun should be starting to set. There we are. Just think it's a lot nicer when we see a bit of the airport for the first time. And let's just check our on-nav page. Radio nav, there we are. So that is our ILS frequency for Malta. That's already come up now. Usually comes up around 250 nautical miles in. Or from the airport actually. 250 nautical miles from the airport. And then we will soon be asked for our destination data. There we are, floodlights. Where's the floodlights for this area? Is that up top here? Let's see. So we've got that light there. And we've got another light there. So that, I think, just does the seats, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see, is that Ryanair is flying a 738, so he's on P3D. Yeah, he's on P3D. A20L, A20 SP3D. Yeah. Wow, the sun's really there, right? Let's go to the other side. There we are. There we go. Jesse, how's it, bruh? You okay? We're just flying to Malta. Here we go. Sun is setting behind us. There we are. Let's blur that a bit. This is, yes, it is Microsoft Flight Sim. This is Microsoft Flight Sim, yes. So we took off from Rome and we are now heading to Malta. The sun is setting. We have a dusk approach into Malta. I will start my descent down to 3,000 feet in about 5 minutes. And yeah, into Malta. I tried this flight in the morning, but for some strange reason, and I can guess it's the energy companies messing around, we had a power cut in the UK for about 5 minutes. Everything went down, and that's because the energy companies are getting ready to fleece us in the UK. Yeah, it's been on Xbox for a while. Oh, you're doing the tutorials to this game, yeah? Are you using... MSFS, bonsoir. Ça va? Yeah, Jesse, you flying with the Xbox controller, or do you have a joystick? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can start flying with the controller, and if you feel that you like the game, I would suggest investing in a cheap joystick. You can pick up a joystick for about £35. Where are you based, Jesse? Are you in the UK or somewhere else? Oh, in the US. Yeah, so I mean, it's even cheaper in the US, I'm sure. If it's £35 here, it's $35 there. Yeah, I hate that. You know, every time I got family going to the US, I can literally, I know I'm gonna get something cheaper there. But yeah, if you like the game, then I do advise getting a controller. It's just so much easier with so many extra buttons that you can assign to different functions on the aircraft. Yeah. So MSFS, you're back from work already. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that look real pretty? We are just about to cross over Sicily. So there's Sicily, and we are heading into Malta. Yeah, when you decided when you were going to work, MSFS, as soon as you said buongiorno, yeah, as soon as you told me goodbye, we had a power cut in the UK. All the electricity went. Ridiculous. So Jesse, we're gonna start our approach. So it's a good idea. Just watch what I do, and it will give you some idea of how to handle this, you know, properly. Otherwise, you know, and on the Xbox, it can end up becoming quite like an arcade game, and you know, a lot of this is really not. And so you can follow the systems and things like that. I'm gonna start my descent in 1 minute. I know I have an unrestricted descent down to 3,000 feet. So 3,000 feet is what I'm going to put in here. So here I go down to 3,000 feet, but I haven't started my descent yet. I will start my descent in 7 nautical miles. Okay, I will do that later. The destination data. And wow, that Ryanair is really quite quick in front of me. But let's see. So starting my descent in 4 nautical miles. Whoop, sorry, there we go. Yeah, so here is where I changed my height and I put it down to 3,000 feet. There we go. And I will start my descent. So I start my descent there, and here you can see that my throttle has gone to idle, getting ready for descent. And now you can see the vertical speed indicator is now showing that I am descending. And you'll hear it in here, where you can hear my engines starting to throttle back.
From the flight deck,
And there we get our passenger announcement.
We've begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, and unfortunately this is not available in the Xbox version, is we're going to pull the weather for Malta. So we go weather request, we have the METAR, and we can send. And then we will get a company message that comes up on this screen. Yes, that's right. I was supposed to land in Malta in the morning, but thanks to our energy companies, they decided no one needs electricity for 5 minutes. And this is the UK. Incredible. So company message, we've got that on the screen there. So I can return, go to receive messages, METAR, and I can print that out. There we go. And it's printing. We are currently over Sicily. And where is that Ryanair? I should be sort of almost very close to that Ryanair. He's there somewhere. Can't see his lights at the moment. But he's definitely there. Okay, so we got the printout. And now we are going to enter these values. So we go to our performance data. Our QNH in Malta is 1008. 1008. Our temperature on the ground in Malta is 14 degrees. Thursday. Oh, sorry, wrong one. 14 degrees. And transition in Malta is 5,000 feet. So let's put that in, 5,000 feet. So transition is when you go from standard pressure to QNH. And our winds are 290 at 6 knots. So 290 at 6 knots. There we are. And we would have no decision height because I don't have the charts open, but that will do for me. So that is all done. And now what happens is when we reach that D here, our approach mode will kick in. And this page will change. The page will change to this page automatically. So I hope that was clear. Clear as mud. Yeah. Okay, where are you, Ryanair? You're right there somewhere. Ryanair He's still at 34,000 feet. He hasn't started his descent yet. There's Malta right in front of us. That's us in our descent. Let's go to the other side. There we are. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? How long did the power cut last? I may have unplugged the UK plug. Yeah. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, but that was enough to piss me off. So we're approaching 24,000 feet. I think this Ryanair is going to be on the ground before me, but let's have a look on VATSPY and see what his... so he's still at 34,000 feet. So I'm descending before he is. But then he is in a 737, so let's see. Okay, so that's the island of Sicily down below us. I think the guy who's done this job, this is the same livery designer who does SAS and Lufthansa. He's done a great job on this one, no doubt. I am streaming this weekend. Yes, I am. I'm not going anywhere. I am here this weekend. So let's do the CRJ. Are you working this weekend, MSEP? And do me a favor. Have you just had an ad? I'm still trying to figure out this ad manager. Did you get an ad in the last 5 minutes? Yeah, very strange. I don't know how to control this ad manager. I have to figure this one out. To be fair, I haven't paid attention to it yet. I recently ran an ad and must wait for another. Did I run one? It must be automatic. Okay, let's get some light in the cockpit. There we go. Okay, so we can see the Ryanair now. There he is. Right there. There's the Ryanair. So I'm at 16,000. What is he at? He's at 24,000 feet. And 18,000 feet. Okay. So he's showing up on my TCAS. I might have to do a hold. Anyone know how to do a hold? I think you can do a hold here. Over here? No. There is a way to do hold. Not yet implemented. Alright. Okay. Okay. ATC comp? No. Flight plan. How do you do a hold? Progress. I think I'm going to have to do it manually. I can't remember how to do a hold. Fuel preferred. Yeah, okay. That's the flight plan. Oh, so there is CG here now. Huh. Progress. Flight plan. Anyone know how to do a hold? Forget it. I'm going to do a little bit of circling. So where are we? We can hold at Susum, I think. Let's have a look at that plan there. Yeah, I'm going to do a hold just after... Actually, I can do it in about 15 nautical and let this guy... He's still 30 nautical miles. He should be fine. I should be fine. We're slowing down, so that's okay. We're slowing down to 250. So he's still 30 miles in front of me. That's okay. MSEP, are you still there? Okay, so there's the Ryanair. That'd be fine. I've got enough spacing there. Let's slow our descent down. There we can go to 600. There we are. We're still some ways away, so let's slow that right down. Yep, that Ryanair will be on the ground before we are. That's okay. So 8,200. That's good. So when we land, we have the terminal on our left. Okay, good. Okay. Ah, okay. When do you arrive back home? Okay. By the way, are you seeing ads on my stream? Because I haven't figured out how the ads work. Okay. Although it says... That's very strange. I don't understand how that works. Because it said I have run an ad. I haven't. Well, I haven't pressed anything to do it. Okay, so the Ryanair should be making communication with the tower or the landing, not the tower, but we don't have anything there. No. At least warning people he's arriving. Jolly 1954, damn, he just subscribed. Wow, thank you very much, Jolly. Very, very generous of you. I know you have many other channels out there you can subscribe to, but little old humble me, seriously? To be fair, Jolly, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I just did the affiliate thing, and I have no idea what it means. I'm just happy you're on board, mate. Yeah, I'm just going to play this sound for you now. Here we go. Okay, what are we going to play for you? We are going to play Blurp. Okay, why can't I play anything there? Okay, I can't play anything there. Hold on, hold on. CP. Hey CP, I just got another subscription. Wow. Redeemed my neck. Aren't they working? Hold on a second. Let's see. There we go. We heard that one. Don't know why my back didn't work. I'm still figuring all this out. I can do all the systems and all of that coding in the back end, but yeah, the Twitch user manual is not that great. Yeah, try that again. Try it again. Try that again, CP. Huh. I see it come up in the activity feed, but yeah. That is really weird. I have to have a look at that. Okay, Q&H. What was our Q&H? Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why it's not working. Try another one. Q&H is 1007. Let me try that. My neck, my back. Let's try that. Where is that? My neck, my back. Ah, something is wrong with that. Hold on a second. That is there. So, here, extension. What was that? It was my neck, my back. How close am I to approach? Ooh. Let's see. Let's test this. My neck, my back.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh.
Okay, let's try that again. My neck, my back. Where is that? Wow. Okay, I have to fix those. Seems some of them are working, some of them aren't. I will take a look at that. Okay, let's just focus on the landing now because I'm about to hit the deck. So, stream manager, there we go. All right, I'm at 3,000 feet. Perfect. Okay, arm the speed brake. There we go. And medium. We are lining up. There we go. What else are we doing? All that is good. Spoilers. Landing lights. Seatbelts on. Signs on. Okay. Runway is there. Where is the runway? Come on, show me the runway. I think it could be that one there. Okay, landing system is on. And localizer is on. Predict Ryanair. No. Ryan Scare. There we go. Landing lights. Localizer is established. Am I going to approach mode very, very soon? $19 miles out. No, I don't think so. It has to be a numeric. Oh, there's the runway in sight. Right there. Okay, approach mode is coming in. Let's go to the performance page. There we are.
Look at that blubber fly!
There we go. Approach mode is in. Yep, there we are. Approach mode is in. Good. We can go. It's slowing down. Have I forgotten anything up here? No, let's pop on the what do you call it? APU. APU's coming on. Runway in sight. Flaps 1. And we can go flaps 2. We are 10 miles out. Ten miles out. And approach. There we are. ILS and localizer and glow slope are established. Second autopilot on.
2,500.
Flaps 3. Gear coming down. Full flaps.
2,500.
Here we go.
Whoa, now that's impressive.
Thank you, Mr. Pestrich. How are you?
Superhero landing. Wait for it. Woo! Superhero landing. Yeah, that's really hard on your knees. Totally impractical. They all do it.
How are you, my friend? So this morning, did you get a power cut this morning, Adam? Did you get a power cut around just before midday? We had one here. I was in midstream on Twitch, not in the toilet, and yeah, power cut, gone 5 minutes. It's those energy companies fricking around me. Okay, here we go. 4 miles out. Lovely Malta. Malta by night. Yeah, loads of people reported. Oh, I better tell them. Malta 321 established on runway 13. 3 miles out. Malta traffic. Oh, I haven't done VATSIM for a little while. It's been a minute. All right, here we go. Here we go.
500. $400.
2 whites, 2 reds.
$300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard.
There we are. Let it line up.
Hell, butter my butt and call me butter ass.
There we are. Welcome to Malta. No reverse thrust required. Okay, let's turn off here and head towards the terminal. There we go. Let me just have a look at the charts. There we go. That was all right. So that was on VATSIM after a long while. But there's no ATC at the moment. They're all asleep, eh? Now, does this airport look the same? So that's Olympic Airlines. Why don't I have... Alright, mate, you too. Thanks for popping in, bruh. Thank you so much. And let's park at... We'll park it here. At 22. Don't know why I don't see that guy as an Olympic Air. Maybe I don't have Olympic Air. Ah, no, I don't. I didn't download it on AIG. So I will download Olympic Air. There we are. And we are done. There we go. There we go. So parking brake on. And do we have anything here? Oh, we don't have anything. So there we go. AP bleed is on. Lights can go off. There we are. And let's see, can I invoke anything with the pushback? Is that a gate? Definitely a gate. I mean a parking spot, that's for sure. Let's see. Stairs. No. Ah, yep, stairs are there. Catering. There's catering. And baggage. And there's baggage. Got loads of baggage. And let's get the power truck. Where are you? There's the power truck all the way over there. Okay, maybe I should also switch off the engine. 2, 1. There we go. Let's wait for the power truck to come in. There we are. Good. Okay, so welcome to Malta. Okay, looks like they're fighting over that door, and yeah, not perfect. All right, so this is the plan. I'm gonna go and have to cook some food now. But MSEP, if you are streaming around 10, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I'm happy to come back on and continue. In the meanwhile, yeah, just ping me a message on Discord if you're gonna. In the meanwhile, yeah, I need to call it and go and start my duties in the kitchen, unfortunately. You had an ad. You had an ad. I hope you watched it. I'm going to figure out the ad manager. Anywho, I will be back in a few hours, possibly with MSEP, and we will... depending on what we do, it might be MSEP teaching me how to fly the CRJ. But yeah, around 10 p.m. UK time, around then, if that's okay. MZEP, if you're up for it, yeah, drop me a message on Discord. In the meantime, thank you everyone for joining in. Jolly, thank you for the sub, mate. Brilliant. And yeah, I'll be back at 10 o'clock UK time, assuming Scottish Power doesn't switch off the power again. But yeah, anywho, thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Take care, and bye bye. I see you later, MSEP. All right, ciao ciao.